Sometimes making medicine and stuff like that can be intimidating. So I kind of like to tell people to start out with things that you're familiar with, things that are in your pantry, things that you cook with, things that you're accustomed to. So today, one of the things I'm going to show you, I remember when I was little growing up in the mountains, in Georgia, there was this old lady that lived across the street, and every morning I remember she would get up and take a clove or two of garlic, and she'd kind of crush it up and take a big spoon of honey and mix it up and let it sit there for a little bit. And I thought it was the nastiest stuff I'd ever seen. And later I kind of understood why she took it every day. So what I done was I took some leftover garlic and some local honey and I mixed it up, and I'm going to tell you what, it's like some of the best antibiotic that you could take. It's good for memory and brain health. It'll lower your cholesterol, protects against protects against dementia and Alzheimer's, protects against aging. It'll help you to focus. It'll help against coughs, colds, sore throats, the flu symptoms, prevents heart diseases. It's an antiviral. Helps against pneumonia, food poisoning, strep, salmonella. It'll help lower your blood pressure, arthritis. It'll even help toothaches and constipations and boost your immune systems. And all you do is just take some cloves of garlic, crush it up, and pour your honey over it, and put it back for a while, and just set it back, and you take a big spoonful every day. And then what I have here is oil of oregano, and this is like super good. This is like a really big antibiotic, super easy to make, and this will lower cholesterol. I know I forgot to tell you, this right here does too, but this right here, it'll lower your cholesterol. It fights bacterial infection. It's an antioxidant and treats fungal bacterias and fungal infections. It treats different types of yeast infections. You can use it topically, internally, fights gut infections and different stuff like that. It helps with gas, anti-inflammatories. You can use it topically as well, like I just said, and kind of helps with COPD, and it's a pain reliever and toothaches, and they even think that it helps cancer problems, and it's supposed to help promote weight loss and helps to heal your wounds quicker, and it's supposed to help with the side effects of medicines and drugs, and it's good for skin and hair. And next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use some of it to help with my hair loss problems. So I have to let you know how that does, and it helps prevent against dandruff and some sinus infections and insect repellent and bronchitis. But I also did some foraging stuff. I love to collect, while I'm out foraging, the hardened sap off of pine trees, because there is like so much antimicrobial properties in it. And for everybody that loves to wear Crocs and flip-flops and stuff, or has chapped skin and things in the winter or stuff like that, this stuff is so good. But this right here, it's not quite set up, but what you'll do is you'll take and you kind of cook it down, and you can add beeswax to it, or what I did with this was I added some soy wax and some coconut oil, and kind of brought it to a heat. I filtered it and drained it out, and I'm letting it sit to harden up. But this stuff is just so good. It will close up wounds and stuff if you drain it out and put it on a direct cut. Just this right here, the sap itself, it will close up a wound. And I'm telling you, when you use a pot to cook it down, to clean it out, use the same pot, because it will never be the same. But now for like your oregano oil, you take your oregano, you fill it to about right here. You use a good oil, fill it all the way up to here. You cap it off and you set it in a pot of water and you just boil it up. You're not going to can it or nothing, but you boil it for about 10-15 minutes. So that way you can shake it, put it in a dark place, and after about 3 to 4 days you can use it. You only need about 3 drops a day, and it's all natural. So